I like that. Can we get some heavy drums in that? More like Caribbean, so Caribbean. Yeah. Yes, bounce into this. I'm just a black man, title, yo, give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And would you figure, Mr. Man, while you're kicking back with sick plans to get you stacked, making chickens fat? You know you into that, chilling with your timber cat. Intoxicated to the point, fast sinful acts. Be very nimble, Jack, or Jill will get a water back. And have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not the Midal cats. It's deeper than tats and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw dats. Meant for the wise as well as the spoiled brats. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack. Terror over habit that has been proven to hold back. With God on your side, you can get your soul back. Yeah, we need some 3 parts on this, man. So, I can't carry my boys at chorus. Come on, line up. Yo, I need y'all 3-part harmony on this. I don't know how you gonna work it out, but work it out. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it, proud of the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it, proud of the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Into the room, you feel a certain doom. You might lose your hearing from the sonic boom. Out of the mouth is a sword and I'm taking you out. You try to stop me and I'm faking you out. Man, I wish I had an apprentice to build this work. Collaborate on synthesis. And I hope you remember this. Keep your enemy near to you. Far away, keep those that are dear to you. I hate beer, but I used to drink the brew. Heavily into the little habit turned deadly. I used to have a bud every day and all week. Intoxicated to the point where I couldn't hardly speak. So do the knowledge, that means hold your head. Let the past stay dead and keep a level head. And don't be misled. Remember most of what I said. I'm hot like times in a rock, but you got us hot for working on the block. By the end of the night, how deep this music is. What is it, private the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it, private the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Mike's handed, I'm speaking candid. Understand this is the way that the masses demand it. I have wisdom, but God planned it. General media bandit. I blow flows on beaches and make you wonder where the sand went. The Taliban spent more times in design to destroy cities. My rhymes inspire minds. I'm known as Big Papa, but I ain't your daddy yet. But I could be your bro if you could get the concept. There'd be many that stand whenever I rip, but it's devastation whenever I rip. I spit flows that hit like mouth on tits, straight legit. You fake rappers need to understand that felonies, gunfights and drugs don't make a true MC. And I will do more than talk this talk. I will defiantly walk this walk. There's no need to spaz. Your nose bleeding while I'm beating your ass. You in the cess. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it, private the man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it, private? Ancient Chinese secret now. Yes. Did you not pay attention in your history class, partner? Wake up. Yes, sir. Partner. Wake up. Yes, sir. Partner. Wake up, son.
Let me turn the notifications on. They only show one of this. As usual.
Listen. I'm known to tell you to fight back. There's no need to sell crack just to live fat. Why don't black superstars simply give back when they know it's a struggle just to live black? Can you picture that?
I'm gonna say something right quick, right? Rondo, I know he's up in here. Lamont Jr. said he's coming over. A couple of brothers already said they're in the chat, and they only. I'm gonna take a screenshot. They're showing one person. This must be the little mercenaries, the fake little Chinese. That's why this platform is not supposed to be politicized. I've read everything, all the undercon, even as far as the hearings. which they're not supposed to be doing this. But because the agenda and because they think that the autochthonous of this land are not going to be here, because you got to remember, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. They're too stupid. And they really believe that whatever I said is not real. No, trust me, they're all over the place, but they want to amount it to something other than what's really happening. So they're so stupid, they're stupid enough to come here and think that they can mitigate. You know what I mean? As if it's real. Let's let some more people come in.
Mr. Aristocrat, I'm coming from the bottom, rising to the top. And conscious is the tone on the CDs I drop. I won't flip-flop like a black bass, but I will put a message in the song before I hook your ass. See, we first-class living, worse than slaves of the earlier days. And we adapted the ways of the slave master. I stand upon it, the very rock which put your people in bondage just to get 100. The big face kind, and it don't matter if it's making people lose their freaking mind. That's why I'm speaking mine, hopefully to change yours, to pull you out of these streets from these drugs and strange whores. Huh. Is anybody there? Is there love out there? Is anybody there?
Very good song. And
Is there love out there? It's like we died inside, no longer having pride. We're still for rides, a new skill to hide. And like the red tide, go and get our heads dyed. Rebel against the laws in the cities we reside. Sleep the circumstance, though our eyes open wide. Fail to coexist, let alone coincide. Eat chicken many ways, but prefer it fried. Like your man on death row when his relatives cry. It's death a mistake because somebody lied. And we can only pray that Christ is by his side. Convicted on the statement implied with no proof. Now will the warden cry that he killed another youth? I truly doubt it. That's why we stay in the booth. Just cause it ain't enough. We should demand and show proof. And if they overlook our voices, then we raise the roof. Which one of y'all dudes? Is anybody there? Is there love out there? Is anybody there?
You don't say much, do you?
Matrix. There's only one way to make it, and that's what God Almighty and many folks say. Unless you plan to be a puppet or kill, I suggest you choose the right pill. Choose the right pill. We in the Matrix. There's only one way to make it, and that's what God Almighty and many folks fake it. Unless you plan to be a puppet or kill, I suggest you choose the right pill. Choose the right pill. I rock the mic as I drop light, sort of hidden in plain sight like satellites in the sky at night. No need to try and fight, for I simply cover beats.
Okay.
For the lost rocket
check
teams,
it
Air
anyway,
Force Ones and
I have to physically update.
They got us fighting in factions, dividing the whole, then dividing the fraction. I remember back when we took time to chill. Now these times the crooked rhymes train our minds to kill. We in the Matrix. You better choose the right pill. We lost a lot of good souls, many shoes to fill. So do lose your grill if you got good teeth. But that image only bring kids
They
in
changed
the
it.
hood grief.
They
If you
flipped
look
everything
for
around.
You better check by low.
They missed everything around.
I go.
Everything.
I know. Help me to
They
was
messing with stuff so that way they have a better way to record or whatever. I don't care.
There's only one way to make
They can sit here and watch. Just don't mess with nothing, but it's stupid. Trust me, when I remember I broke down the word dumb. Worse than that.
There's only one way to make it, and that's what God Almighty.
Now, I'm not showing or selling them. Remember that. I'm not showing no weapons, nor am I going to sell anything, put together anything. I'm going to have a serious talk. I can do it with my level 4 armor. Either one. And I'm going to talk about specifics as far as tourniquets, da-da-da-da-da. No weapons. That's it. And I'm not selling it.
And it's deeper than the thought of you keeping the joint lit. Which one of you creeps gave my brother the crack, which caused him to suffer?
I think everybody in the staff should probably take this or the newer one.
Got a limb broken off.
A little clarity. Make them alone on CQ10 or get the vegetables and fruits that have that. So your body will produce it again.
Just believe that I meant it. You decide
instead of getting on TRT. TRT took about 50 years off their life if they only knew that.
I suggest you choose the right pill. We in the matrix. There's only one way to make it, and that's with God Almighty, and many folks fake it unless you plan to be a
I'm sore and I love it, man. I've been working out like
the right pill.
I love it, and not even eating that much, because eating, it's like the horoscope month seasons. It's a made-up word. Yeah, Max B. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it. You got some CDs? We're gonna have to bring this in. Independent, bro.
It's certain things that are universal. Honor your mother and father. Want for your brother, but you want for yourself. Tell the truth, shame the devil. This rhythm is quite refreshing. With that being said, permit me to breathe on y'all for a second. Check it out. No need to look afar or look afar. You agreed to put a scar on the foot of God.
You agreed to put a scar on the foot of God.
Even after you took Ahmad, all praise is due. 21 gun salute, lick shots at you whack rappers. I smack actors, I track trappers down, place the crown upon my head, spread my ocracy amongst the dead backpackers. Bring the royal back to life, back to reality. It's all about reality, not about a salary. For the love of this light, naturally, Mesoamerica, where knees with bows and arrows be narrowly, barely escape sex grass. So carefully I trace my steps and ask Sharice to marry.
Go get them in here. So they're gonna hide them. You come in, give props, and salute all your kinfolk.
What you did to me, couldn't get rid of me. You're a kid to me. My forebears swore theirs were raw for years. I spit, keeper the gas, fast forward. I'm the last poet, last preach, the last airbender to smash beats. Let us
airbender. You know I'm the air sign. That's what they say, right?
Letters, whether Anunnaki or Anasazi, the first Americans were not Africans, nor Nazi, Norsemen, Vikings, or some redskin, tribesmen, scientific proof, archaeology. So cosmologically, Caucasians lied about documented evidence with rocks cry out, white out. For the top of Mount Sinai, I shout, the land of our ancient committed gods fly south. My route from South America, we dare to sail back across the Atlantic through West Africa. Well, we return under the 29th, Perla to Moreau, Nubia. This they're scared to tell, don't panic. I'm not here to overthrow but restore. 1, 2, 3, 4, where they fail to record. Even some of our renowned scholars detoured from off the seashore to flee war just to be more. The road of God is not for the dishonest man. Why does the sun stand still above the promised land? Well, after gunfire, there's plenty carnage, and then that whole day you'll have to pay homage. I am a descendant of the Amaru, Perus, pyramid of the sun, Ani, Tahoe, Tahuru, ascends the double staircase, balance of the two lands. Now if I can't do it, then tell me who can.
And my music, and
a lot of this stuff until we get these boys notice and they get this stuff copyrighted. And anybody else, you got something, send it over my Gmail and what's called forum so I can download it. Or please put it in SoundCloud so that way I can go ahead and let me know your channel and I'll run it on here. You feel me? Yeah. We'll play it more than the record radio shows.
No surrender. 3 pound pressure. No weight.
3 pound pressure.
Drop the oppressor. Me no surrender. 3 pound pressure. No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Me no surrender. 3 pound pressure. No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Me no surrender. It's time for a change, got a bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'm laying him out. Execution style's too late when apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame by God, it's overdue. Your time is in the end. Locked down silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down. With suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution.
I should have been on that goddamn, what's that, Soul Train and shit.
Who sits at the pinnacle? Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the
We
political?
built different.
My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the clock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who have it to understand.
Get them lazy Negroes up. They off work from slavery. Tell that wife to sit her ass down and watch, and them children to be quiet and listen.
It's killer begins whenever I bite. I'm a villain, I've been given the right. So you better be ready to
Tell the
rise.
women to bring their minds in here too. It's just as important.
3-pound pressure.
Now, if you're in a little state and you're having a hard time because it's contentious too, it goes against everything that you think you know.
No weight blesser. Drop the oppressor.
You'll use up some rounds for us.
No weight blesser.
Some drone missiles and RPGs and M1 Abrams and Apaches. Yeah, you'll use that up for us. At least you'll lose a lot of it, you know? Give us a little airway.
And when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing.
I'm not simply being nasty. I'm being serious, yo. That's dark humor.
You know,
And I'm a vet. It's dark humor.
Everywhere. Big business.
What
You want to be successful.
I'm not attempting to be mean.
Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
What's up, Bubba? I got you. Not right yet. I got you. Right here. No? Hold on. Okay? Yeah, I got you, Bubba. You should do it. That's my boy. Yeah. I'm going to get it in. Check this out. I figured I would do this. I've done some before, and a couple of times I did have guns and lives. You're not supposed to. I had to really read it. It doesn't matter if it's unloaded and you're showing people stuff. I could have uploaded the videos, and I wasn't really paying attention. Now, anyway, why did I do that? I was listening to a couple of veterans speak about certain things, and it's just a marvelous thing. I says, you know what? Let me reach my brothers and sisters who are not going to see that stuff, and let me, because I communicate with a lot of people, and you know I know some special force cats, so you know. I remember my good brother, I hope he's still alive. He when he was a first class MM1 Smith, had been in the Navy for quite a while. Kind of old fella. He went to Buds, and I remember training with him, and he was doing taekwondo, everything. Whatever his history went to, I don't know. He might have went to on the team. I don't have a clue. Didn't stay in contact because you gotta remember when I went in, I was an E3 when he was E6, E5, 86, and he trained. I remember watching him for like a year. You know, and I go in the locker room, I would train push-ups, and I said one day I'm gonna train up because I was a lifeguard, I know how to swim. And when I was in boot camp, they thought I could. I was like, I was a lifeguard. What do you mean? I had this idiot behind me that couldn't tread water, kicking me, putting nail prints. I didn't cry about it, didn't go to the infirmary, kicking me on the back of my, and so we were all like lined up in the pool, like, you know, we go drop in, swim, getting to your point, and then everybody's already there, and when everybody's in, then you start treading water for 5 minutes, tread water for 20, 30 minutes, whatever, right? And all right, lame dead man floating, just, you know, whatever, all right? I swim my behind anyway. So I was like, yo, let me do it again, because I can swim about, because it kept pushing me under, you know, attempting to stay afloat. He's like, no, Mr. Branch, we know your records. I was like, yeah, duh. So anyway, so ever since I got in the military, whether it was New York, Florida, wherever I was at, okay, always would stop at VAs, like I said, my service dog, go to, you know, VFAs and stuff like that, and I always met some good guys, and you would never know special operators. They're the most humblest guys, and I would say 80 to 90% of some real characters. I mean, strong brothers, you know what I mean? And I have on numerous occasions trained with them. Phenomenal. And they were surprised at, you know, because like I said, I pay attention to, like, if I want to get, you know, protect, you know, myself or people in the neighborhood, the good guys, I always access different rooms and stuff and how to move. And then there's a plethora of movies and movies, videos, books. I got all the red cell books, you know. Marco, you know, he's passed away, you know what I'm saying? Chinko, Marcinko, I say Chinko. Marcinko passed away a couple of years ago, I think. And I used to watch some of his videos on, you know, like operators in rooms and stuff and how they did, because he was part of creating the red cell. And Ocelot trained with the you know, the no effing around. He was with them. And as y'all know, Locks and Loaded, when Westside got him on and we did it live, you can go back and watch that live on Westside's. My thing is that I don't really want to push fear. I'm not into that. But what I'm going to say is that you really need to be training like operators. There's a plethora of dirty civilians, and there's other videos just like his. Airsoft guys. They're starting to sell airsoft stuff over here at Gunfighter Canyon. Okay, I'm not selling nothing. I'm saying I'm gonna be working there for at least a day or two a week. It's winter time, so I'm gonna get just a day a week. I need to be doing something. You know what I'm saying? I got my knee braces, I got my back brace, so you know, 8 hours is not gonna kill me, y'all. 8, 9, 10 hours, whatever. It's not gonna kill me. Excuse me. And if you have places where you live at, Texas, pretty much everywhere has a place where you can go and practice airsoft. Georgia, Florida. I think Phoenix has a couple of places where you can go. I watched somebody on a video talking about Phoenix had a place where it's outdoors and indoors for doing airsoft, you know. You really need to pay attention to the veterans. How to hold the long sticks. How to, you know, the things that go pew-pew. How to practice draw even with a plastic one, okay? Like airsoft. This is all airsoft, okay? With an airsoft handgun, you can practice drawing, dry firing, and all that kind of stuff without nothing in it. The Japanese are phenomenal, and they practice that stuff all the time. And then when they go on transition to a real one, they outperform the people who've been going out there practicing. I know people are worried about ammo. That's why I say dry and moving. Like this right here, no magazines. These magazines are empty, but I'm not going to pull them out. All right, and I got some shells in there. I want to show those. Okay, but I'll take all that off. Take this off. This comes off, right? Remove this, and that's when I don't go live. When I used to be jogging, I used to jog with this, and I've got 2 others. I got the light one, you know what I'm saying? That one, but I like this one because I can put more on it. Because if you're going to be operating, you need your first aid kit. All right, Jason's got a good one. I got one of those. I got a couple of these. You need your gas mask. I mean, if you put that on, you can't run with it on. Dude, then y'all really think about Desert Storm. Whoo, 125-degree temperature. This right here I can show. I'm not selling this. Get you a camel. It's got the water. You can carry emergency supply, chem lights, because I keep at least 12 chem lights, right? All the time. Collar buns, right? Keep a few of those just in case. Say if it's a cliff and I got, you know, 125 feet of rope, or somebody does. Well, I can take my collar buns and I can latch those. You know what kind of, not a truck, well, a trucker hitch, but what kind of, to be able to, with your gloves. It's important to have some good gloves. Now, these, I would never say, these are good to help you with fast roping, but they have other ones that are more technical. It's got certain plastic on it. But I keep a whole bunch of the mechanics. I've got pilot gloves, fingers removed. And these, a couple of these have the fingers removed too. The first 2. Not all of them. Get you some ears. They have audibles, and then you have the regular ones by Walkers, right? These right here. I'm not selling these. These are not a weapon. They're good. Hey, if your partner sleeps, slap them on if you don't have plugs to put in your ear, okay? What I'm saying is you need to train like an operator. Get you, if you can't afford a pair of Reeboks, Magnums, or some deserts, you know, some desert, and they can be anywhere from $90 to like $200-300. But these are my original Desert Storms. These are my, this is my original era from 1991. These are my real ones. Still got a little blood on them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? From just me getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? But these are my original ones. These are my original 19. I've had these. All my wives will tell you. Both of them would say, he still got them things. These are the original ones, not the ones like all brown, like funny looking. No, these are the first ones. I keep them. I walk in these. You know, these are the ones that if someone was to go down because of the right here. Now you don't want your toe getting smashed up in there and you can't get it out because you gotta have to cut it off. But these This is a good right here. About, if I remember right, these were like about 3-4 pounds, give or take. Yeah, about 3.5 pounds. Almost, yeah. These are Reeboks. Okay? Now I got my Magnums and all that stuff. And these are the ones, if I have to, because I'm in an area that's more or less warmer than everybody else, I am big on Ariat. These are shoes. I'm big on Ariat. Now, some of y'all seen the brown ones. And these are Merrells. Merrells, I get the socks and everything, which are wool. Let me see if I got a pair just laying around. These are Merrells. Okay? See, let me see. Well, these are the ones that are best for it. These are actually, excuse me. Let me open them up a little bit. So these right here are the best ones for the Merrells. These are Ascends, wool. I have something else in it, I forget, but they're wool and some kind of, so they're a little stretchy, right? Ascends. I use Merrells. Now, a lot of times, operators might be walking around in these, so, and cowboy boots. I love my cowboy boots. Yes. My Ariat's got treads, so I can go and get down in those. I've got about 4 or 5 pairs of those. I love mine. You better believe it. I love my cowboy boots. Okay? Cowboy boots. We're the original cowboys. Don't forget that. So I have these. I have the brown ones. And I have another pair, which you don't need to see those. These are roughly about 2 pounds. Yeah, the Reeboks, I think, are 5 pounds, if I remember right. I've weighed them before. These are about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. Not that heavy, but that's why you need to learn how to run on the ball of your feet. You need to be comfortable, so you're not busting your knees up. You need to exercise, people. And you would think, well, when no cartilage between my toes and my knees jacked up, my wrists all beat, all the high hack. I'm surprised it hasn't swollen up yet, when they get that little bump and all that. My back having scoliosis, you would think that I would stop. Can't afford to. You dig what I'm saying? You really need to look at those videos. You really need, because let me tell you something. Mercenaries, contracts, it's not about morals, people. If they're paid and they want to be in the fight and they're hired, well, they put that mask on, that baklava. Make sure you get some of those. Some of y'all know I keep baklava, right? One of the ones I like right here. This is my, let me show you this one. I keep the regular soft ones, but this is my Mortal Kombat one. Oh no, it fits perfect. Oh yeah. But I have the cami ones and all that kind of stuff. I think the cami one is, it's over there. So, but anyway, this is the stuff you need, and for medical purposes, just so you know, here goes the cami one. I have the brown one, I have the green one, baklava. Okay. Now I'm in the desert, so it does work somewhat. But not everything's perfect, you know what I'm saying? Tourniquets. Regardless of the regular tourniquets, I always keep bandanas. And you can see these all for, I always keep these for wounds. Make sure that you keep Mylar. Okay? People in shock, stuff like that, body heat. Okay? I'm expanding. Oh, here goes another one of the regular ones. Y'all probably seen knuckleheads running around with that on. They shouldn't be. But they are. I keep that in here with snake bite, scorpion sting, all that kind of stuff. Bee sting, antihistamine, just stuff like that. Ferro rods, strikers for fires. I'm just saying, it's some people say that's a bug out bag. I'm not too big into the bug out thing. When it comes, you're either going to get it or, electricity and gas, butane, that things might not be around. You need to know if you plan on eating, which we shouldn't really be doing that. Like I said, I keep 24 chem lights. They're pretty cheap, you guys. You can safety lights. You can really order these anywhere. All right. You can get cheaper ones. Some of the Chinese made ones are good. You can get myrrh. MRSA safety. As far as the gas mask, you can get chemical, CBU, and then you can get stuff for like gas, for noxious gas, and well, like, you know, electric, black smoke, white smoke, metal fires, and all that kind of stuff, wood fires and stuff like that. Watch those videos, and if you got a big enough space in your living room, or you can walk through the house with a broomstick, if you're in a liberal city and they're still not allowing you to get a firearm, because, you know, that was geared for racism to unarmed, orthodox men, when the majority of us weren't unarmed. So history is kind of a lie. I mean, it's like the slavery thing. Nobody talked about slavery until after Roots from Uncle John Amos came out. Nobody talked about slavery. Now, it was heard here and there, but Roots was a prolificator when most people had no idea about it. I mean, I'm watching melanated people, ex-military ones. I'm talking about running around talking to 60 Minutes and this, that, and the other, talking about the land and the graves, and oh, it was a plantation. Those were slaves. You can't help dumb people. It doesn't matter. Even if, see, we always say we think it's about handouts, and people got this, you know. No, if they're not in the circle of knowing, it doesn't matter what you have, because a lot of people got this, and they're just as dumb as the person that has nothing, who doesn't care, who's living joyously and with bless. So they're not really dumb, you know what I'm saying? But those with a lot, you know, or they feel like this. Well, I can hire a security team. Let me tell you something about that. When everything goes to crap and they realize there's no turning back, you think that money that is worthless is going to mean something to them? Why would they want your lazy, scrunchy, worthless behind? And the majority of you do not know how to move together. How many of you right now are in a place and you're looking at, oh, I'm about to own this house? You're not going to own nothing. You've been spending fiat on a place that really belongs to you in the first place, but because you're playing the game, you feel like you cannot move. I'm going to tell you what. If you feel like, well, when it happens, if you're one of those, I really don't appreciate you being here wasting your time. I would prefer you to go on about your life then. Go on about your life, because that's what they've actually monopolized, and they've conditioned people to believe like, well, I could just go about my life. Let me tell you about the foreign soldiers here. If you think that this state government aren't training the ones who were brought here, who are military age commandos, whether it be China or wherever, people who are, you could look, most of those Jews I don't hate, because you got to remember they were raised and nurtured in a lie. And it takes a lot for them to truly turn around and realize it, because most of them are like most Christians that go to church. They don't read the Bible. Most of them just accept the fact this is our land, it's our history, and that's what they're told. So when you grow up, remember, children, black is red and red is black. Why is it that people don't want to listen to that? Because they are so, it's confounding. You know, what was I doing earlier before reading? I was allowing myself to let you be prominent in your own discovery about your natural frequency. I was giving you an expansion and a resource to look at things so you can research it yourself as you practice it in your own divinity. You must, just in case, you must train like an operator, because that's a little more than those who went to boot camp. You know, how many of y'all got without red dot can go at 100 and 300 YDs? That's yards, people. Okay, football jargon. Anyway, how many of you? How many of you can afford thermals? Man, we're talking about $5,000 and $10,000 scopes. I'm not selling nothing. I'm just talking about the prolification of the truth here. You can't. You can't. And if you could, your silence shows that you believe you're a one-man army. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. All those video games, yeah, they help a little bit, but putting foot on the ground, moving with people, Trauma Hawk, West Side, Rondo, all those guys, when we were walking, just simple. It wasn't even it was the simple. Even in the military, you train more than that. We were just doing marches, running forward, expanding a few rounds, bounding, like just a small on 100 yards, just to see. I was ready to take them all the way up the hill, but time didn't permit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, really, really push. You see what I'm saying? And when you go back, rifle up, not down, rifle up, and run back to the next point, which is usually a 5 or 10 yards. while the other person keeps down suppression fire. That's the reason why they don't want you to have full automatic. Okay? No, and it's illegal. The Constitution, everything they're doing, I don't want to say their name. The AFT. The AFT, all team, right? Anyway, everything they're doing is based upon racist narratives and ideologies. It's not based on truth. It's not even Constitution. It's a lie. Why? Because they've got the place filled with the agenda idiots. And yet people are going to argue on them because what they fill you with. So-and-so got locked, taken down by dumb marshals and sheriffs who didn't know no better than police because you have been grooved and groomed into something that shouldn't exist. CRS firearms. No, I'm not big on people on what do they do. He shouldn't even be locked up, but it's so perverse right now. I mean, what can you do? Me? What do I say? I don't know. I bought a few things because they're pretty funny. I mean, dark humor is dark humor. But my brothers and sisters, you need to be trained as if. Now, I'm not with all the war and the fighting crap. Not at all. I think it's pretty lame and dumb. But for those who actually have an ear to hear and eyes to see with, and your frequencies are getting a little more balanced, you really should be training and praying like an operator. Training and praying like an operator. Other than that, but you should really be working on your form of meditation, which is not what these people are showing you on YouTube. That's dangerous. I told you insomniac, sleep apnea is real. You will increase it, all right? To find an empty place for you to occupy yourself, to reevaluate yourself, that is a place for conscripting narratives based on who you are. Don't go messing with candles in your hair, and just don't do that. Don't put yourself in a position that's very beyond danger. The things that I do, I was groomed for it. And besides that, when I had recoil, I knew exactly. Some things I ain't like. You can't deny certain things. Okay? None of y'all will get to that point. You'll never see. That was specifically meant for me. But the enemy has become dumb. And that means even you can be an enemy of yourself. Dumb. Just practice. Okay? Because not every one of them are bad. But how would you know? Okay? Watch the videos before they decide to remove them. Okay? Watch the videos. This thing is pulling my shirt down. I don't like the way I look on the camera. But anyway, watch the videos. Go out. If you don't have it, like I said, get a broomstick or something. Don't go with a knucklehead ride by and be like, oh, they good, because you know they just want to shoot anybody so they can get, about the secret society and the so-called police force, which has no real jurisdiction over you. It doesn't matter what people say. They don't have to serve and protect. Now, if you live in a certain places where you got good ones, that's the difference. Okay? Because there are some good ones. I know a bunch of them here. They some good ones. Now, you're always going to have the person with indifference. All right? It's not for you to condition and make somebody believe otherwise. But staying on the line of you need to get out there and you need to train. It's important. It's the most valuable thing I can tell you, other than the fact you're more than an Indian. You're more than some Hebrew. You got to remember, they were something before they became, not Hebrews, but the Judeans. Judeans are more closer to the Atlanteans, and you don't need to go no further than that. Otherwise, you're dealing with a scripted narrative of history, George Orwellian factor, and you really, because right now, people are not who they were. None of y'all you're not even 10% of who your ancestors were. What they were capable of, you can see the results of that. Everything is backwards. Okay? But they're in you. Some of you going to be quick. Some of you, you're iffy. And you don't know how to let go. Some of you are going to jump up and you're going to be like, whoa. It's going to feel different. You're going to be like, your dreams are going to beat you up a little bit. Don't make up no dreams. If you do it, I'll know it. If you start talking to me about a dream and it sounds wayward, I can hear it, I'll be like, you lying. I'll tell you to your face, you're lying. And if you deny when I know that you're lying, that's on you. Remember that. unnecessary. There's no necessity, nothing, no reward or nothing gained in making up something. For what? I already respect and love you. Like, what is that going to do? So, if you really have those dreams, you'll know. Okay? A lot of people are. I'm all the time talking to people. I'm like, I got my phone on me. Oh, already. Yeah, it's for you. The dream was meant for you. You don't have to say nothing to me, brother. And I know when they're telling the truth. I can feel it. Like standing when I'm chatting with people and they're being stupid, I know that they're bored and there's something that's got them edgy, and I'm like, you okay? Something going on in your life that you can't really talk about out here? But change your attitude and better your aptitude. And they be like, you know, outside, yeah, man, me and all that. Man, I don't want to hear that, boy. You fix that. You fix that. I don't want to hear that. That's negative energy, brother. So what's negative between the both of you? Both of you are doing something negative. She's negative, then what are you doing to better it? And if she don't change, then why are you still there? Take it for somebody to get up and go on a heartbeat, y'all. You what? Okay. You see the truck backpack? You see you all. And for better or for worse. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, I just wanted to come on and shoot the breeze with y'all and share that little information. Get you some good stuff, all right? You don't need a big harness like this. This one I'm wearing is a big old level 4. You see it, okay? It's a big old harness, all right? It fits good. I love the way it is. I still got a little bit of handles, real small handles here. Don't worry, it's still a little bit. But anyway, it fits good. I love the way it sits on the back. I got plates to go right here too. The plates that fit in here, I keep them inside the closet. I don't like wearing them because I like to hook other things on here. I like to hook my med bags and stuff like that. And, that's what I like. I like the fact that I can lock it in. This is usually tape. I just take the tape off because I don't like keeping it in here. Okay? Level 4. All right? Let me put this over here. It don't really take me but a hot second to get into it, but sometimes I'll flap around with it. Now, I'm not going to show you the other stuff because the other stuff has magazines and all those things that they don't want you to know about. I'm not going to show that stuff. But, yeah. How much does that weigh? I never weighed it. I can tell you this much. That's easily over 20 pounds, okay? Easily. With everything that's in it. Easily. With everything, because the camel goes right over top of that. Yes, I take my camel, I can put it underneath it, but with the bag that's in it, I have 3 extra bags. And I keep 2 in my cleaning bag, which I can wear. It's like a big fanny pack. So in the front, I put that has supply and gear. I can put a witch card in front of that for my groin area. I'm not worried about that. I want to be a little lighter. So as you can see here, this is my, okay. All right, I just changed this one out. I haven't even removed the plastic yet. See that? Yeah. So, let me show you. I can show you this. Okay, this is my bladder. See how it's Velcroed in? So all of them, I got blue one, I got a white clear one, a very clear one. It's supposed to be pretty much PVC free. All right, you want to rinse this out really good with mild soap. Don't use no bleach. You'll be tasting bleach forever. Rinse this out with mild soap. Get it real good, okay? And then it's a gravity fall. You slide it on there. That's it. So I could take this if need be, have water in it, hang it up gravity like with clip or something, or just to wash myself. Okay? So you get you some good, I actually have some. Is it downstairs? I want to show you. I have this. It's kind of like hydrogen, but not peroxide, but it's the kind that's for you to drink. And what it does is it oxygenates the water. So a couple of drops in there, or if you're going to use lime juice, don't do that, because that'll go bad. And you're not going to drink it up, and it may heat especially. So you want to use purified water. And if you got mineral drops, go ahead and drop that in there. Just a few drops, okay? Or you could take salt tablets, okay? If you're going to really be moving and you don't get keyhole, okay? And then even with this, I could put the 2 extra ones on the side, even with this full. So in case it tears or gets a shot and the other 2 are empty, I mean, are okay, I can change it out in a matter of minutes and get some more fluid in there, depending on, and water purifiers. There's water purifiers in here. I've got the tablets. I keep those in 5 different places. And I have the straw. Yeah. So I can go to a cesspool of water with rotten dead animals in it, clamp my nose, and drink. If it's a necessity, okay? Life straws downstairs, and what I got them where they need to be at. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's in case if you live through something and you have fight in you and you're capable and able, you really need to be training like an operator. Be a door kicker and a gunfighter. There are plenty, and you really need to start watching and paying attention to those videos and moving around. And if you're really big with all the chemicals, because it's not natural for people to be big. Our people are never that big. None. You really need to think about changing your whole dynamics. I'm Baby Girl Slaughter. She's got a book on blood type and what's the best food. You can go get a food allergen test. Do it now. And realize that you're eating a lot of stuff because those things were designed to make you crave them, whether it be sugar, sour things. Not saying sour things are bad, but some sour things, lemon heads. I mean, some sour things are not all that good, okay? So, and like this one too, because this one, I can let it rise down, and then I clamp it. Like I said, it can go under, but I prefer to wear this over top and I can put a plate in here as well. If you're a little more weight, I can put a level 2 or level 3 on the fibrous ones. I can put it right on in the back there. Yes, I can. And I have it. I just don't want to put it in this one. You know what I mean? So you really might want to look into that. And for you guys that have BDUs, if you got the civilian ones, like the dirty civilians that got the pads in the knees and stuff like that, if you have to drop down, transitioning and stuff like that, then cool. Got it for your elbows, depending on what you're doing, cool. Those are inserts. All right, they're cheap. Okay, so I hope you take a little bit of advice. Research the guys that are really, really good at it. These guys are tried and tested. They made it through selection. I don't badmouth because I worked out hard to become one. And then Good Old Boy Network. If they weren't there, I probably would be on the teams and training or something out there right now. I know me. I don't like to give up. You know, otherwise I'd be I'd be in an electric wheelchair right now. Trust me. And I would have never accepted who I was with all the things that I've been giving and affording. So take my advice. Check them out. All right. Marcus William, Herbo, Alicia and Cooper, Ocelot, T. Hines, Alicia and Cooper, DeAndre, Rondo, I got you, beloved. Herbo. Yes. What's up, beloveds? Tariq Peters. Whoo, dog. Okay. Well, in here. I see some people came and they couldn't stay. Snoo, baby. What's up, mama? I got you. Yeah, because we was talking anyway. Yeah. Marcus Williams, appreciate you. Did you come over to the last one? And I was like, who is this? And I didn't see that. And I was like, well, maybe they hijacked it because, they're not too smart. But anyway, I hope this was informative. I felt like this was important. I was going to read, but I was like, no. Looking at the situation, I feel this is more important. So I'm not showing you anything. Some of you seen some old videos of me, showing you transitions and stuff. The guys know. And that wasn't even us going, but we didn't even go to the room like to set up walls and stuff to like move around and be tactical. Those things are important, need to be happening, but people are just, Ronald comes up in a hat of a dime, but he's got things he's doing down there. But I like to see Ocelot and everybody else, excuses are like dimes or pennies. Everybody's got a penny and maybe a dime. Got to get it in, y'all. Got to make something happen, y'all. Because see, those excuses when everything goes down, it's not going to mean nothing. Nothing. And then you're going to be like, why kick yourself then when you should be kicking yourself in the hind parts, to move now, to get it together. I'm just saying, get out the cameras. They should be paying you for the movie you're in, right? Yeah, I'm letting my beard grow, y'all. And so, deal with it. Anyway, let me get off of here. Finish this lime work. It's the same one, y'all. I had 3 olives. That's my salt. That's my potassium. Besides the I actually ate pancakes with pecans in olive oil with about 2.5 tablespoons. Just two pancakes about that big. Organic, of course, without the crap in it. And I use a honey that I whip with soy lecithin. Organic soy lecithin is not the soy they're using. It just makes it frothy. You know what I'm saying? So you have the tart sweetness, because I don't like real sweet crap. And it's real maple syrup, 150%. And I put a teaspoon and a half of soy lecithin. I blend it up like my mud water or my rise coffee, and it gets frosty, and so it looks like Cool Whip. I put it on there with the blueberries and the bananas. I wanted to show y'all. I didn't take a picture. I tore that stuff up. That's it. I'm not eating nothing else. My stew with the cabbage and all that, that's for tomorrow. So it's actually simmered because I had to add more cabbage and red onions and celery and celery seeds. So I added all that to it. So that will be, what's tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Whatever they call it, right? So tomorrow, I'll be eating at exactly 2 o'clock. Now I'm changing the hours so that way I get from, after I eat from 2, hopefully between 3 all the way to the next day at 2 o'clock. That is my next fast. So what I'm doing is I want to get it down to where I eat first thing in the morning, and no matter what I do throughout the day, burning and all that, allowing my body to adapt, sun gazing like I did this morning and yesterday, grounding allows me to be grounded. You dig? I can't share no more than that on here, but I can tell you that, okay? Again, appreciate y'all. It's nothing but love. Awesome. Oh, you was? Okay. It's good to have y'all here. I was jamming y'all's music, man. I love it. Yo, I love it. Anybody comment? Anybody say something? Can't win a fight without far superiority. We need numbers. Exactly. Don't tell them nothing. They, some of them still in the video games. Y'all better listen up. Salute, blood, all the time. I want to read back, make sure. And my apologies if I didn't respond to anything. You already know, Cam folk. Nothing but love, beloveds. Nothing but love, man. What's 7 Grand's at, man? Where he at? He must be on vacation or something. He better be all right. They're all in the same agency. All these platforms is one and the same. Okay. Oh, y'all talking about the thing with how it looks different. I know, right? Yeah, they're all Insta Boogie, Fake Book. I don't go too hard on YouTube, but yeah, all of them, yeah. You have the chat on top. No, mine is on the bottom, You already know, Nafki, everything's good, beloved. So I just wanted to respond. My apologies for not doing it before. You know what I'm saying? Everything's good, Sidney. But anyway, nothing but love and respect. I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Original Lone Wolf, what's going on? Much love. Devin Amore, you already know. Y'all go back. It's 53. Let me cut it off right here. I got to go down here and set up this podcast for tomorrow so we can extrapolate on some of the things that in the last 6 months we're seeing in your states, in your suburbs, in your neck of the woods. All right? It's nothing but love and respect. My beloved sisters, for those who come in if they choose. And my brothers, it's 2 and 1. Without them, we couldn't be us. Without us, they couldn't be them. All right? Check with y'all later.